Hi everybody, welcome back to the Lord's Club, Big Heart Ministry Bible Study, Sermon Series. We continue with about dating, relationship, and marriage. Equally, remember, man, woman, God. It's tribute that marriage is not two, it's one. It's three in one. Okay? Because that God, man, woman, together. Remember Jesus Christ that 2 or 3 in the midst I'm in need. Well, which means Jesus Christ is in with just 2 or 3 people at the church. Man and woman together with God, that's the church. You have family, that's the church. That's what right here in 1 Timothy chapter 3 we're talking about. That the head of the church, bishop, it says in verse. Then I continue about the bishop's role. I've already talked about yesterday. If you look at the video yesterday, today I'm going to say verse 4 and a few more. It said, one that will well in his own house, having his children in subjection. It means obedient with all gravity. Now, what it saying right here, one rule well in his own house. It's not just only means house, but church too. Here in King James, the rule means marriage. House, it means household. But the whole thing is talking about not just house, but the house of the Lord. That's another word, house. House of the Lord, church. Everybody in church. So remember, we're all children of God. The children. See the parallel? I love everything in parallel. Really. You can see that very clear. So if you can manage church, you should manage at home too. I know of a pastor, I can tell he's not. Maybe that's just for his job. It's a daytime job. He's a bifocal pastor, which means because he runs a very small church, making a living off of that, he had to have another job. He had so much stuff in his truck. No offense, but you have to see how you behave. You have, remember, I talk about that. Be vigilant, sober, good behavior, given hospitality, and apt to teach. In verse 2. So, good behavior also means you gotta be neat and clean. I know I got stuff over there, but I'm living in the trailer. It's very hard to do that. That's understandable, but keep it clean. Clean yourself. Let's move on. Then having your children instruction means to obey. You have to get children to obey you. Same as if you're being a pastor, the members need to obey. If you're a member, respect your pastor. He's the leader of the church. If you don't agree with the Bible, stay with the pastor. This say this way, if a pastor preach something, he blot out the verse that it doesn't go with what the Bible says, then you leave. Don't go argue with him. Just leave. Go find a real good King James church that's telling the truth. Okay? But right here, that the children stop blushing. The third word for me to say that. Get them deaf. It means to obey. Remember, obey. Respect. If you're someone's house, respect the rules, right? Same thing. Respect. Because when you're in heaven, you have to respect God. That's why God doesn't want any unsaved soul. People who are not born again go to heaven. No. If their name's not in the book, bye. You're down to the fire. Permanently. There's no, sure, there's some people repented down in the fire, but they'll never get out. It's too late. You have to do it when you're alive. Understand? With all gravity. With Paul saying, everything. Gravity, heavy. With heavy heart. All of it. In preface in verse 5, Paul probably wanted to quote his own saying, not of God, but himself, his opinion, that for if a man knows not how to rule his own house, how shall he care of the church of God? See, parallel, like I said, how your own family, same thing, church. If he can take care of his own family, how he can take care of church? If the pastor himself have problem, remember like I said, of good behavior, for example, if he's not, he's been domestic violent, then you're not supposed to leave the church. If you have adultery, you cannot leave the church. You have this or that, and you preach about it. That's double down there. Double. Yet. Hotter. Better. You don't want to do that. Because you're the representative, you're supposed to be representative of God. The reason why I'm talking about all this, because last week I went to that church. What's with that church? I visited for the first time. And I want to be involved with singles. And I'm thinking, oh, he had, I think it looked like his wife. You know, oh, there's the pastor. He was sitting somewhere listening. Why his wife lead? And showing the scripture. Supposed to be a man, but it says right here, man. That's the Baptist church that I went to visit. I think it's Southern Baptist. The big one in Aiken. No. I don't like a lot of denomination would have female. No. So, you need to lead. Gentlemen, lead your family. Lead your church. Alright? More on next time. God bless you.